At the end of the day, I don't think India had very much choice in how to react about all this. In my book Pax Indica, which was published in 2012, I had warned that if there was ever another Mumbai, another attack of comparable impact with clear evidence of Pakistani complicity, that the restraint we had shown in 2008 might be impossible and all bets would be off. And indeed, that's exactly what happened. I didn't feel that any democratic government, least of all India, with all the record of betrayals by Pakistan, one after the other, could sit idle while a neighbor assaults its civilians and innocent holidaymakers with impunity. And that's why that warning found its response in Operation Sindoor. I mean, some of you may be aware that a couple of days after Pahalgam, I wrote an op-ed in the Indian Express advocating precisely this. The headline they gave, it was a good headline, was "Hit hard but hit smart." That is, hit hard because kinetic response was unavoidable. We simply could not afford to turn the other cheek. We cannot let them believe they can do this with impunity. At the same time, don't forget that development is our larger goal. We can't afford this to be seen as the first salvo in a protracted war. Therefore, hit smart, precise, calibrated, targeted attacks. And you can imagine my satisfaction and semi-disbelief, because I didn't realize that anybody in Delhi would be reading my op-ed. Did exactly that. And Operation Sindoor a few weeks later followed, which is why I was such an enthusiastic supporter of it. It followed exactly the course of action I had advised in my op-ed just after Pahalgam. So, to my mind, with Balakot of 2019 and now Operation Sindoor, India has sent a very clear and unambiguous message that we would not hesitate to go to war if terrorism is unleashed in our soil in this manner. And I think the fact that we battered their defenses as much as we did, with the 11 air bases being struck, the significant demolition of facilities. There was a command and control center that was so badly damaged that subsequently it has been dismantled, as commercially available satellite pictures have demonstrated. And the devastating effect of the BrahMos was demonstrated as well. I think that we've now sent an unambiguous message. Now, I take the point of those who said today on stage that surely we don't believe that this is going to end terrorism from Pakistan. Of course we don't. The facilities we've destroyed can all be rebuilt within 6 to 9 months and probably will be. But the intent may have been shaken a little bit. And certainly the successful strikes of the night of 9th, 10th May, and the ability of India to intercept the attempted Pakistani response when they sent missiles to Delhi on the morning of the 10th, I think was what contributed undoubtedly, and not Mr. Trump, to the call by the Pakistani DGMO to his Indian counterpart asking for peace. Yes, General Munir or Field Marshal Munir has been rattling the nuclear saber thereafter. He has already announced in Washington that if Pakistan were attacked, they would take half the world with them. I am not particularly inclined to worry too much about this kind of bravado. And I think, as Major General Mehta put it aptly in the first chapter of this book, it's merely one more confirmation that India-Pakistan relations are all snakes and no ladders.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.